um, out there. But today is the last, or tomorrow is the last day of February, so February's pretty much over, and yeah, we're going to be into March very soon, so that'll be exciting. Um, Tomorrow I'm probably gonna drop the response compilation. I was contemplating on dropping it today, but I didn't end up doing it. I wasn't actually gonna post any videos today, but I had some videos, so I decided to just post some videos. I had a really good day today. I was in Waterloo for the duration of the day. Did some buffing at the hall. I got to see the brand new aerial truck. Big shout out to Matt for giving me a heads up about the truck being there. It was just recently delivered to Waterloo Fire Department, so I did go and I got a quick tour of the truck and I got a video of it and some pictures. I even got my picture with the truck. So I was really happy about that, and the firefighters couldn't have been kinder. You know, they were really friendly and they were really kind, and they gave a lot of their time to me to look at the truck and to look at the other equipment. So that was very kind of them, and big shout out to the Waterloo Fire Department for doing that and accommodating me. It's nice to see that. The firefighters are so welcoming to people that have the interest and the passion. So it was really nice to do that and, see the truck. It's not equipped yet. It's got none of the decals on it. It doesn't even have the shelving in the compartments yet. It's literally a brand new truck. So everything on it is brand new. Everything on it is untouched. So I got to see it before anything was done to it. So that was kind of interesting to see it from that perspective. I saw Aerial 4 like that too. When Aerial 4 was delivered, I got to see it long before it was deckled up and modified for the fire department. So that was interesting to see it. It's interesting to see the truck before it's done up, just to kind of get a perspective of what it starts out as. And then when it's all finished with the decals and the shelving and the lighting, it looks a lot different. And it's really interesting to see that both sides of the truck, and especially like with Aerial 4, I got to see both sides of that rig. So that was really interesting to see, and I got to see it with this truck today. And I was talking to the platoon chief a little bit, and he said that the aerial it's replacing is going to be retired. So the truck that it will be replacing will be retired and sold off and put out of service. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. Talking with the platoon chief a little bit, he was also very kind, and he gave me some of his time, and I chatted with him. So that was nice. I got to see all the equipment other than the rescue. I didn't see the rescue today, so that was kind of interesting. I'm not sure why the rescue wasn't there, but it wasn't, unfortunately. But that's okay. I got to see the aerial and the pumper and the new truck, obviously. Zoos says hello, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so I got to do that today. Was in Waterloo probably for a good 4 hours, and I was buffing at the hall for all that time, looking to film an emergency response. I didn't see any emergency responses until I was leaving the city of Waterloo. I did catch a Waterloo Regional Police car. It was kind of a last-minute catch. I'll probably post that video either tomorrow or the next day. It's only like a 10-second clip of the car responding. It's not that good, but I was happy that I kind of got something other than just the fire truck. The fire truck was really good. To be able to film that, that was really what I wanted to do. And when I found out it was there, that was really my goal, was to get that on camera. So I'm really glad I did. And I was really glad to walk around it and take a video of it and get some pictures of it. I might post some of the pictures that I took with the truck in the community tab later, if that's something you guys would want to see. But yeah, it was really good, really exciting to see that and get a look at the truck. And I didn't see it all lit up, so I don't know what it looks like with the lights on. I don't know if it came from the dealer with the red and blues already installed, or if the department's going to install that themselves. I don't even know if it was a stock truck or a custom build truck. So I don't know much about the truck. I just know that it's a 78-foot brand new Rosenbauer aerial, and I don't even know what station it's going to be running out of, to be honest. I'm guessing station 2, but I'm not sure. But if you haven't seen that video of the new aerial truck, the new walk around video of it, be sure to check it out. It's the newest video on my channel. and I've shared it all over Facebook and all over my different YouTube channels, just so everybody can get a look at it. Because as far as I know, to my knowledge, it is the first video of the truck in service. Well, it's not technically in service yet, but it's the first video of the truck after it was delivered. So I was really happy, knowing that I was the first one to film it. And, big thanks to Matt, a friend, a viewer of the channel, for giving me the heads up that it was there. Because if he hadn't have said anything in yesterday's stream, I would have never known when it was going to be at the station, and I would have missed out on a pretty good opportunity. So it was really nice to see that and really nice to know that. And so thanks, Matt, if you're watching this stream, or if you watch this stream. I appreciate that heads up. It really helped out, and yeah, I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, that's one thing about the fire buffing community. We're all very tight-knit, we're all very close, and everybody helps everybody, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good in that sense. Gregory, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Just talking about my day and what I got up to today, so just kind of going over that stuff. But yeah, no, that's one thing about the fire buff community, is everybody knows everybody talks to everybody, and we all help each other out. If somebody knows something, they'll tell and share and help each other out, so that was really good. And I had never buffed in Waterloo before, so I didn't know much about the department and what kind of trucks would respond or anything. So yeah, it was kind of nice to get some help from some people who know a little bit more. I'd like to go back to the Waterloo region though, and do some more filming of some vehicles over there, because it really is a nice spot to film. There's a lot of unique equipment over there. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting place for an emergency vehicle photographer to go and get videos. So yeah, I liked it a lot, and yeah. J-Wags, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your username right, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. But yeah, no, the Waterloo region is a really interesting place to film in. It's a really interesting place to buff in. It's kind of a little bit different than, being here in Guelph. Guelph has been a little bit slower pace lately. But Waterloo today, I was very surprised that in the 3 hours that I was there was not one single call on the scanner out of the station, out of the main station, which is the busiest one. But I'm not complaining, because I did get some good footage of the fire truck, and I did get a police car responding, so I'm not totally disappointed with the trip. I was going to do some truck spotting when I was there too, but I didn't really get around to it, which is kind of a shame, because there was quite a few nice 18-wheelers that I saw there and on the way home. So I kind of wish I did some more filming of some trucks, but that's okay. We got all summer to do truck spotting, so it's no big deal. He is so nice. Well, thank you, J-Wags. I appreciate that. I hope I'm pronouncing your username right. Good morning to you, to your favorite place. Well, my favorite place, I have a few favorite places. It's hard to really pinpoint one, but I guess where you are, it's the morning. Here in Canada, where it's the evening time, it's actually 6:18 right now, so evening is coming fast. I can't get over how quick today went. Like, it just flew by. Today was a really quick day. Even sitting there buffing at the fire hall, that just felt like, so quick. It didn't seem like it was very long, but I was there. The time just went by really quick today, and just the whole month of February in general just seems to have really flown by, so I'm happy about that. Today was a beautiful day in Guelph. It was above zero, well above zero. We were at like 5-6 degrees. In Waterloo, it was about 7 degrees. A little bit cooler in Waterloo region for those who don't know. So it was nice. The sun was out, and that sun's got a lot of heat to it. Now that we're into, late winter, that sun's got a lot of heat to it, and we got some good melting going on. So the snow's falling, but it's not accumulating, because it's melting as soon as it hits the ground. So that's always a welcome sign. It's nice when the snow's melting and not sticking. We did have a bit of snow, but nothing major on the weekend. So I did have to go do some shoveling on the weekend, but it wasn't too bad. It didn't really amount to much, and it did melt, so that was good. Holy crap, I've already been going for almost 10 minutes. Jeez, where did that time go? I'm going to try to go a little bit longer tonight because the last few streams I've done, they've been kind of shorter and they haven't really been that good. That's the thing with doing daily streams, is sometimes you have to be careful because you don't want to get too boring, you don't want to get too dry, and you kind of want to keep it interesting. So I'm going to kind of go a little bit longer today and talk a little bit more about different things and hopefully keep the stream interesting so it doesn't get boring for people. But we've already got a fair good number of viewers, so thank you to everybody who's viewed the stream, and thank you to the one person who gave it a like. It's always nice to see the streams getting likes. That really is encouraging to me, and it really encourages me to keep doing the videos. So yeah, there's a possibility I might go to London tomorrow. I'm not sure. We have intention on going to London, but I haven't really decided, or we haven't really decided when we're gonna go. So it's possible that I might go sometime soon. I would like to get down now that the weather's getting better, and you know, do some filming down there and see what London's all about down there. So yeah, that's in the works too. But we'll see what happens. We got a lot of things going on before that happens. Talking about going to Vegas as well. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be nice because I haven't been to Vegas for 4 years, almost 4 years. It was 2022 October the last time I was in Vegas, so it would be nice to go back. And Vegas is one of those places for an emergency photography like myself. There's a lot of responses there. There's a lot of unique emergency vehicles there. And it's gotten even more unique down there in Clark County, Las Vegas, since I was last there. I know Las Vegas Metro Police, they have some cyber trucks. Clark County Fire had an electric fire truck for a little bit. So it's gotten a lot more unique down there since I was last there. So it's an interesting place to go and see, and a lot of action in Vegas. It's a very exciting place. And for filming, Vegas is probably my favorite place to go. I'd love to go back and do some more filming because it's just a really exciting place, and there's so much to see. And you know, when you go over for the first time, it's kind of like a stimulation overload, but it's really good. Hey, Ontario Firebuff, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I was kind of holding off to wait and see if you'd join. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you in the stream. But yeah, no, today I went to Waterloo. I was talking about that for the first 10 minutes of the stream, and had a really good time in Waterloo. I was really happy to get the brand new aerial on camera, get some pictures of it. The firefighters were super kind in giving me a tour of the hall and giving me a tour of the truck. They were really good, and I really had a good time today. So I was really happy today. And I also got a Waterloo Regional Police car responding, so that was even better. Just as I was leaving Waterloo. It's not the best video, but it is a response, and it will be on the channel probably in the next couple of days. So I'm going to post the monthly response comp, and then I'll probably post the Waterloo police car later. So, how was school? Was school just another day? Just another day at school? How did school go for you? It's still a catch, at least. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's a pretty good catch considering it's a police car. Police cars are always, you know, they always have a special place for me, like a top tier catch. Police cars are always really special for me because they're hard to get a lot of times. Yep, just another day. Well, that's fair enough. Fair enough, another day. Another day at school. But yeah, no, today I was in Waterloo. I was there for a good 3 hours at the hall. I didn't see one emergency response. Not paramedics, not police, not fire. Not one. Not one call out of the hall that I was buffing at. So I decided about an hour and a half into my buffing trip to go over to the station and take a look at the new truck and see if I could get a tour of it. And I just knocked on the door, and the person who was actually upfitting the truck came and opened the door and let me come in, and one of the firefighters gave me a tour of the truck, and she was really nice and, you know, giving me the information on the truck, so that was really good. And yeah, hold on, I hear an ambo outside. Be right back. Okay, you go get him. Hopefully you can get a good response. See, that's the life of an emergency buff. You know, there's a response, there's a siren, and we just run for it. You know, I had that happen a couple times where I've just been in the middle of something and I hear a siren and I just out the door to see if I can get it. But yeah, it's always nice to get a response. And nowadays, with radio encryption, responses have even more value to them because it's so much harder to get one. So yeah, a lot more value than they used to. But yeah, I'm thinking I might come down to London or St. Thomas Way tomorrow. I don't know though. I was kind of hoping fire photography would join the stream and I would mention that to him. But I might come down, but I don't think he's going to join tonight. Never mind, it turned. Oh, that sucks. That's how it goes. You get all prepared to film it and then it turns on you. That's how it happens. Oh well, maybe next time. Hopefully you get one though. Hopefully you get an ambo responding eventually. But now with the summer coming, at least you'll be able to go outside a little bit more and hopefully you'll be able to get something rather good, whether it's a fire truck or an ambulance. The summer always kind of brings out the action and brings the people out too, so that's always good. Holy crap, I've been yapping for 15 minutes. Jesus, where does the time go? I tell you, these streams, doing these live streams, it's just amazing, I get talking, and before I know it, I'm 20 minutes in, 30 minutes in. It's just like, where does the time go? But it's crazy. It's always good, though. It's always good doing these streams. But yeah, tomorrow, if I don't go to London or St. Thomas, I will upload the response compilation sometime in the morning or in the early afternoon. That's the plan. If I don't go down that way. If I do go down that way tomorrow, it'll be a delayed upload, if not even an upload that day. So we'll see what happens. If I do decide to go to St. Thomas, London way, I will send my friend down there a message and maybe we can buff together, because I know he's wanted to buff with me for a while and I've wanted to buff with him for a while, but we've never been able to quite find the right time. So tomorrow might be the day. I don't know, but we do have all intentions to go down to London to see some family, and then I can get dropped off in St. Thomas and do some buffing. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hello from Woodstock area. Hello, Jamie. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're well. Down in the Woodstock area, eh? Nice. I'm up here in Guelph, in the Guelph area. So that's where I'm at. I want to go out tomorrow, but I don't want to miss Fire Photography's live stream because he told me he was doing one tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, if he's doing a live stream tomorrow, that's certainly exciting. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that's kind of one thing I'll have to keep an eye out. Vineland over here, brother. I'm not sure what that means, but welcome to the stream. Ickflip, I think that's how you pronounce your username. That's kind of a funny username. But yeah, no, if he's doing a live stream tomorrow, I'll definitely have to tune into it. He's doing it in London, I believe. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. You're in the Niagara area. Well, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream from Niagara. I'm in the Guelph area, so that's where I'm located. You believe. Yeah, well, that'll be... I'll text him and see... I'll get confirmation on what I'm doing tomorrow, and then I'll text him if I'm going or if I'm not. And if I'm going, I'll text him and confirm. And maybe I'll ask him about the live stream thing while I'm talking to him. But if I'm not going, I'm not going to text him, but we'll wait and see. I got to get confirmation first. And I always get confirmation late. But last time I was confirmed to go, and then I didn't go. So that's how it works sometimes. A lot of Canadian viewers joining LO. Yeah, for sure. That's good, though. That's good to have Canadian viewers joining. It's nice, nice seeing that. What kind of videos and lives do you make? Well, the live streams, generally I just talk about my channel and things around me that are particularly interesting to me. And for videos, I do anything basically transportation. So I film emergency vehicles, I film airplanes, I film classic cars, I film big trucks, and things like that. I film trains as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I get into. That's what I film. I was, for a brief period, doing walking videos where I would do live streams and I would walk around outside and show my city, but unfortunately my cell phone doesn't want to do live streams for some reason, so I'm stuck doing them indoors on my tablet. So that's kind of where I come up with these rambling streams where I just talk about things that are particularly interesting to me and my community. Super cool. You must be really knowledgeable. Well, it depends on what the subject is. I know a little bit about some things, but I don't like to say I'm so knowledgeable. I like to stay humble. I do know a little bit, though. I do know a little bit. Hey, Mason, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, bud. I heard you're doing a live stream tomorrow, possibly. Is that true? You subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Flip. I hope I pronounced your name right. That's kind of a funny username. I hope I pronounced it right. But welcome to the channel, and I hope you find the content enjoyable. And thank you for subscribing. Good, you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I had a really good day today. I went to Waterloo, as you probably saw from the video I posted, and I got a video of the brand new aerial. I got a tour of it, and I got a tour of the whole hall. And the firefighters were really kind to me and really welcoming. Didn't get any fire truck responses though, and I was there for a good 3 hours at the fire hall buffing. Did not get one fire truck response. On my way out of the city, I got a police car responding, kind of a last minute catch, so I was really happy to get that. Leave with something other than just a walk around video, but was super stoked to get the aerial, and get that on camera and on the channel. How have you been? What have you been up to? How's the buffing been going? I know you've probably been at school, so you probably haven't been doing too much buffing, eh? And you might do a live stream tomorrow. Well, that's good. If you do, let me know. There's a possibility. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow. I'm just going to put it out here. I'm not saying I am or I'm not. I'm just saying it's a possibility. I might be coming down to London, St. Thomas area. So if you're in St. Thomas, I can meet you in St. Thomas. If you're in London, I can meet you in London. But yeah, just a possibility that I might be coming down tomorrow. So I just want to put that bug in your ear. If that's what you're if that's what you're doing, buffing tomorrow. My best shot of St. Thomas yet. I've been good. Caught an absolute banger yesterday. Is that the one you posted today? I think I saw that. That was Engine 1 and Aerial 5. That was a really good video. The video you posted today. I really like that video. Really good shot of the trucks. Pretty busy. Well, that's good. Hey, Sentry Emergency. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see ya. Good to see you. It's been a while. But yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, but if you're in St. Thomas tomorrow, there's a possibility I can come down and meet you. If you're not, I can meet you in London because there's a possibility I'm heading down that way. So I just want to put up the bug in your ear before you before I go. Jeez, I can't speak tonight. Can we admire that Dreamliner? Show it to you. There's the cockpit of the 787 Dreamliner. So that's just I have one picture here that shows the cockpit, and then I have another one here that shows the layout, so different panels of the plane. I've showed these a couple times on stream, but they're always interesting to show again. This actually came from an Air Canada pilots training facility, and they use this, the Air Canada pilots, to train on, so that's that one. And I also have a poster over here of some de Havilland aircraft. De Havilland is a Canadian aircraft manufacturer, as you know. So yeah. And then there's a Freightliner truck. Old, I think it's an 81 Freightliner. I'm not sure. It just says Freightliner conventional. I'm going to say, though, it's a 80s Freightliner. Love the 787. Yeah, it's a first, the 787 is a really cool plane. It's one of my favorite planes. That's actually one of the first cockpit posters I got. I also got a A380 poster, but I don't have up on my wall. I have it in storage. I probably should put it up, but I have no room. This is cool. It's all new to me. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, Flip. That name's going to get me every time. I really appreciate that. Q400 all the way. Yeah, the Q400 is a really good plane. It's a really good plane, and I actually have flown it a few times in the flight simulator, and it's a really interesting cockpit setup and a nice plane overall. And I filmed quite a few of them while I'm plane spotting. I should start filming semi-trucks. Yeah, absolutely. If that's something you'd want to film, yeah, definitely get into it. Truck spotting is pretty popular, and there's a pretty big community for it. There's a lot of people that like big trucks, including myself. So yeah, that's one thing I'm into. What is buffing? Buffing is basically where you film fire trucks, you buff. So buff is basically an enthusiast. So have you ever heard of like a movie buff? Fire buff is basically someone who's into fire trucks. And when we refer to buffing, generally we're talking about going out and watching fire trucks, or going to fire halls and watching fire trucks. That's generally what we refer to as buffing. I never actually heard of the term until I got into this community, and but yeah, that's buffing. Basically, an interest or hobby. That's the best way I can explain it. Are you into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I don't play it. I do like it though. I do like watching gameplay. But I do play Aerofly FS 2022 on my tablet, and I really like that simulator a lot. It's quite realistic. It's got a lot of good airplanes in the game. I did want to get a newer Aerofly game, but then they went to all payware, so you kind of have to buy airplanes and do all that kind of shit, and yeah, it's kind of not my thing, you know, having to go to payware. I used to be a ramp agent working with WestJet. Oh, that's super cool. That's actually cool, man, that you used to do that. That's a really cool job. Working around the planes like that is super exciting. Ah, okay, figured it out. Just want to make sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's all right. Way better than the tablet. Oh yeah, I believe it. Yeah, some of those PCs and some of the graphics mods you can get for the game is really good. And you're right, it is more hands-on. I know in some of them you can actually get like a yoke and like a realistic throttle setup and pedal setup. So that's actually really cool that you can be able to do that. More hands-on, yeah, for sure. I drank some water, sir. Oh, we have the please drink water guy back in the stream. I don't have a glass of water right next to me, but I'll put your mind at ease. I had 3 big glasses of water before the stream, so I should be good to ramble for a few minutes. We've already been doing this almost 30 minutes, so yeah. Fire photography left a chat, and I didn't see it earlier. Yeah, call got toned out right by my house, so I ran out to the island in the middle of the road. Love the uphill shots. Oh yeah, for sure. Uphill shots are nice. I haven't really gotten any good uphill shots recently, but yeah, uphill shots are certainly good. And I did see that video, and it really turned out spectacular. So good job, fire photography, on that. You really did a good job. But yeah. I got a buddy who plays Euro Truck Sim, and it's pretty cool to watch. Yeah, trucking simulators are pretty cool, too. I've actually watched some American Truck Simulator gameplay, and that setup is pretty cool, too, because you can actually get, like, a steering wheel, you can get pedals, you can actually get a shifter, and actually drive it like you would a real truck with the screens all around you. And it's the same with, like, Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can kind of do the same thing, obviously, except with different controls, so it's pretty cool. Thank you, Ontario Fire Buff, for making hydration your #1 priority. You know, that's one thing about me that people who know me will know very well. I really don't drink much water. I start my day off with a hot cup of coffee, and I usually run on coffee for the duration of the day. I have a pop. I usually don't have water until I get home in the evening and I'm done for the day. So yeah, that's kind of a bad habit I have, and I gotta drink more water. I've been told that even by my doctor. He's told me that I have to drink more water, but I don't. I just do my thing. I just wake up, get out of bed, and go. I don't really put much thought behind my health, which is probably not a good thing. But yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Keep up the good work. And yeah. Always excited to see what you have coming up next, because you always got some good stuff. So what are your plans for tomorrow? Are you in St. Thomas, or are you going to be in London? What are your plans for buffing tomorrow, fire photography? Because as I said earlier in the stream, there's a possibility I might come down your way tomorrow. Going to be buffing in London all day. Nice. You got a station planned out? You got a station planned out, or you're just going to go to any one? Jeez, my nose is itchy. Sorry about that, guys. It was cool meeting you, man. Gonna head out. If you're live again soon, I'll pop in. Take care. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. And thank you for joining the stream. It was nice chatting with you. Gonna be buffing in London all day. Okay, I think I already read that. Well, that's good. Good for you. Any particular station, fire photography? No particular stations. Hang around downtown and the east and see what happens. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Nice. If I do go to London tomorrow, I'll probably be in Nines area. So that's where I'll be at. I don't usually go downtown London. I've never actually been downtown London. I've heard it's pretty bad though. But yeah, if I go there, I'll be in Nines area because we have family in Nines area, so that's where I'll be. But I'll let you know. I'll text you probably later tonight with confirmation on what I'm doing. And if you want to meet up tomorrow in London, we could do that. And yeah. If you do, I could possibly meet you there. Just let me know. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll probably know tonight whether I'm going. So yeah, I don't want to put it out there and saying definitely because I don't know yet, but it is a possibility. With me, it's always a possibility. I never leave anything definite because things happen so quick in my family. Love London. Yeah, London is a great city. I'd love to go to London and buff. And they got some great equipment coming now. I actually just saw a post recently from Rosenbauer America that was displaying all their new equipment, and some of the stuff they're getting just looks great. So I'm really excited to see what they have in store over the next few years. And they're getting some new aerials in the long run too, so that'll be really exciting to see the whole fleet renewal process play out with their department. So that'll definitely be a fire department I'll want to go and see, and I really want to get down there before it goes encrypted. I know Ben said it's going to be a while before they go encrypted, but as he did say, it can go with the flip of the switch, so you just never know. So I'd really like to get down there before it does go encrypted. Hopefully it doesn't go for a while, but you just never know. You never know nowadays. One day you could be listening to it, and the next day it could be shut off. That's how it went with the EMS scanner. One day I was listening to it, and the next day it was just shut off. The new Rosenbrook. Rosenbauers are awesome. Yeah, I keep hearing mixed reviews about them. Like, I know Guelph, they weren't too happy with the Rosenbauers. I've known quite a few other departments that haven't been happy with them. But then I've heard of departments that absolutely love them. So I'm not sure. I don't know what's worse, Rosenbauer or KME. I've heard KMEs are pretty shitty. Let me know in chat. What do you think is worse, KME or Rosenbauer? I think probably KME are probably worse than Rosenbauer. But Rosenbauers are not the best either. But really nothing modern is good. Like, anything modern is kind of shit. Even cars. Modern cars are fucking junk. Just being honest. Just kidding, Rosenbauers, they're not bad. Yeah, it's mixed, eh? Honestly, with anything, though, it's mixed. Like, some people love Toyotas, and some people love Chevys. Myself, I love Chevys. I don't like Toyotas. But I have to say, the new Chevys I'm kind of disappointed with, so I don't know. It's kind of like mixed depending on what you like. But let me know in chat. What do you think is worse, KMEs or Rosenbauers? Which truck do you think is worse? I hope you can hear me all right, because the shower is going next door to me, and it's kind of a loud hissing sound from the shower. So I didn't take that into consideration when I started the stream. But yeah, that's goes with the territory when you're living with other people. I'm a Hyundai guy, sir. Oh, that's cool. You know, we had a Hyundai as a rental car, a newer Hyundai Tucson as a rental car when our Chevy was in the shop. And I have to say, it was a good little car. It was good. I guess it was an SUV. But it was good in the snow. It was peppy. It was quiet. It was fairly comfortable inside. It was a pretty decent little car. And I know the Hyundais are a lot more affordable than a lot of the North American counterparts. Me, personally, I've never seen a KME. Well, you should Google what a KME looks like if you haven't seen one. I think KMEs are kind of ugly myself, and the older ones are nice. The older KME fire trucks are nice, like the old XL series. I like them a lot. The newer ones, the Predators and whatever else they have, not a big fan of them. That's just me. Or even a Seagrave. Seagraves are rare up in Ontario. Very popular in America, especially on the east coast of America. Seagraves are very popular. Here they're pretty rare. I think there's only 2 departments in this area that operates them, and they're not even that close. There's Gatineau in Quebec, and then there's a department halfway up to Kingston that operates them, or it might actually be up past Kingston. Kitchener has KMEs, Hamilton has them, and some other cities. Yeah, KMEs are a little bit more common here. I know Milton has KMEs as well. Woolwich Township has KMEs as well, and not a big fan of them. I don't really like them. I think they're kind of ugly, and they're just not my kind of truck. I do like the older KME XLs. I know LA County's got a bunch of them, and they're a beautiful truck from the late 90s, early 2000s. They were a really nice style, but the newer ones just don't do it for me. And ever since they've been bought up by Rev Group, I've heard things about the quality not being as good. Lead times on them are long. But I guess that's a whole industry problem, not just specific to Rev Group. But anyway, guys, I've been going for 30 minutes here, over 30 minutes. I'm probably going to end the stream soon. I don't know how soon. But yeah, probably 30 minutes is a good period of time. But yeah. because I know next to me there's going to be a blow dryer going off in a minute, so it might get kind of loud. So that's why I'm kind of thinking I should end it before the blow dryer goes off, because I don't want it to affect this stream. Can't get over how loud a freaking small little blow dryer can be. In my opinion, the old KME looks kind of similar to the early 2000s Spartans. Yeah, I've kind of heard that, and now the KMEs basically are a Spartan in some cases, because now that they're owned by Rev Group owns Spartan, KME, Ferrera, and E1, and what they'll do is they'll take a Spartan chassis and they'll put a KME badge or an E1 badge or a Ferrera badge on it, and it's literally a Spartan, but it's badged as a different truck that's under the Rev Group name. So I know London has a truck, Engine 14. The chassis is a Spartan. Nothing about it is an E1, other than the badging, and probably the pump. Probably the pump's not even E1. So nothing about it's an E1. It's just badged as an E1, but it's a Spartan, really, when you look at it. And it's a really nice truck, Engine 14. I kind of like that. You know, it's like a hybrid of a Spartan and a KME, or a Spartan and an E1. It's pretty cool. I saw a bit of an electric Pierce. I think it's literally a spinning image of the E1. You think so? See, I don't see that. Like myself, like the E1 stands out as its own kind of unique truck to me. To me, the Pierce kind of resembles the Spartan more, but not even. Like if you look at, if you look at the Spartan and the Pierce, you can see the difference. You know, like you can see the difference with every manufacturer, in my opinion, if I'm being honest. Where? Ontario? Fire photography says Brampton. I'm not sure. Somewhere in the States. Oh, okay. It could have been somewhere in the States. I know Madison, Wisconsin has a Pierce Volterra. That's one of the big ones. Yeah. Oh, I don't even think it's Pierce. It's possible it could be an E1 Vector. E1 Vectors are pretty popular in the States. They're becoming a little bit popular up here. I know Toronto Fire has an E1 Vector that they just recently took delivery of, so that'll be in, or that already is in service, actually. I shouldn't say it will be in service, it already is in service. I saw the video like a year ago. Oh, okay. Amazing that you can remember that. I can't even remember what I watched yesterday. I can't even remember what I watched yesterday, so it's amazing that you can remember a video from a year ago. That's actually pretty good. I don't even remember, like, honestly, I don't know about you guys in chat, more so Fire Photography, because he's uploaded more videos, but do you ever forget like what videos you've uploaded? Because I've uploaded so many videos over my 4 years of doing YouTube, I don't even remember what I filmed. Sometimes I scroll through my playlist and I was like, when did I film a Windsor fire truck? Like, I don't remember that. Like, it's pretty funny actually that I literally forget what I film over time. Ontario Firebuff says not really. Fire Photography says sometimes. Yeah. For me, it's more often than not. Like, and I don't know what it is, if it's just my short-term memory loss or what it is, but more often than not lately, I'm kind of forgetting what I filmed. I forget that I filmed the London Bearcat. Oh my God, you forgot that one? How could you forget that one? That is like the best one. I feel like that's a joke. That one's a legend for your channel. That one's gonna go down in history as the legend for your channel. That one is gonna stand out in time. Blows my mind when I see it on my channel. Yeah, for sure. I bet it would. It would blow my mind too if I ever got a Bearcat responding. Like, it would just amaze me every time I saw it. I don't know. You know, one video that really never ceases to amaze me that I got it on camera is, and it's not an emergency vehicle, surprisingly, it's an airplane. It never ceases to amaze me, and it still shocks me that I got the F-35 fighter jet on camera. Every time I look back at that, it's like, holy Christ, I got that plane on video, and it got over 1,000 views. To me, that just blows my mind every time that I got that plane. To me, that's just so special. Would you drive a fire truck as a daily driver if you had one, sir? Probably not. I feel like it would be pretty unpractical to do that. I don't even drive, actually, so I'm a vehicle enthusiast, but I don't drive, so I wouldn't drive anything, but if I could, I probably wouldn't, just for practicality means. Never mind, I saw the vid again. It's just an E1, lol, my mistake. Okay, yeah, see, where's your memory jar, yeah? You gotta jar that memory. That's what happens with me. I'll see a video and then I'll be like, I'll forget parts of it, or then I'll go back and it's like, yeah, that's not what I saw, or that's what I saw. It's like you gotta kind of jar your memory sometimes. But yeah. Jeez, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. I gotta end the stream soon, guys. I really don't want to kind of sit here and be a lame duck because I don't have anything to talk about. I think we've pretty much covered everything. We covered the Waterloo story. We talked about fire trucks, and we welcomed a new subscriber to the channel. And it's been a good stream. Last night, I don't know if you guys saw last night's streams. Last night's stream was a letdown. I only got 5 viewers. Which has never happened before. I'm still very grateful for the 5 people that tuned in, and that actually happened to be a very important stream last night because Matt came into the stream and told me about the new aerial that Waterloo just received. So if I didn't do that stream yesterday, I would have never gotten the video I got today. So big thanks to Matt. I don't know if he's watching, but big thanks to him for helping me get that insider info because it really helped out today. Yeah. What time will you be live if you're doing one? Because I want to join on time. Yeah, if I don't go to London tomorrow, fire photography, could you just shoot me a message before you do your live stream, just so I don't forget it, because I really don't want to miss it. I always regret it when I miss Ben's or Chris's live stream. So just shoot me a message before you go live, so I can kind of hop on and see you. If I'm not down there in London with you, maybe. Who knows what'll happen. But I'll let you know tonight what I'm doing in terms of that whole fiasco. Depends how the day goes. I want to leave St. Thomas by 11 a.m., so maybe 12:30 or 1:30. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, guys. Well, on that note, I'm going to end the stream. We did a good 41-minute stream. To all of those who joined Fire Photography, Ontario Fire Buff, and everybody else who I can't remember the names of, thank you so much for joining the stream. I really enjoyed chatting with you. And, yeah. Oh, hold on. I got one more chat here. How awesome is the TTC, sir? Never been on it, so I can't tell you that. My brother? That's a good question for my brother. He would know. He's been on the TTC a few times. I can tell you, though, Guelph Transit's not bad. My local transit agency. Have a good night, man. Thanks. You too, guys. Mason, stay tuned. I might send you a message tonight. If I do, that'll mean I'm coming to London. So just keep an eye out for that if I do message you. But on that note, guys, I'm going to end the stream. Was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll speak with you again soon. Take care, guys.